Hi guys, today we're in Park Железнодорожник.
And today we're going to visit Lake Baikal.
Let's go.
Let's go. We came to this park because it is on the edge of Lake Baikal. You're probably wondering why I'm dressed like this. Why do I have the winter coat? Well, yesterday it snowed and it's gonna keep snowing the rest of the week. Behind us, the mountains are filled with snow. But anyways, I'm gonna get closer to Lake Baikal now, and we're going to show you the state of the largest lake in the world. A lot of you guys that are new to the channel probably don't know this, but I live about 5 minutes from Lake Baikal, and it is a big reason of why I decided to stay in Russia. I love Lake Baikal, and I'm gonna turn the camera around for you so you can see it too, and we'll go to its shores and talk a little bit about how it's doing, if it's melting, if it's still frozen. This is a statue dedicated to the laborers of the town or Russia itself. As you can see, it is a hammer and sickle on the top, so this is definitely from Soviet era. And we're just going to continue walking towards Lake Baikal now. Before we get into the video, guys, I want to give a special announcement. Senya and I are going to be visiting cities like Novosibirsk, Krasnoyarsk. These are cities that we're planning on stopping on the Trans-Siberian Railroad on the way back from Kirov Oblast. We will also be visiting Kirov City itself. So if you are from these cities, if you want to meet us or if you want to give us some special places to visit, please comment in the comment section or get in contact with us. And without further ado, let's get back to the video.
Oh look, it's melted.
Oh wow, that's true. You even have a boy that's fishing. That lake is actually the first pond, in fact, that's melted in this area. We haven't seen water in about 6 months. But the most important body of water in the world is still frozen, and that is Lake Baikal, and we are making our way toward it now. Well, look, as you guys can see, Senya and I are finally at Lake Baikal here. And an interesting thing is that this is the first time in about, I can't actually remember the last time I saw water on Lake Baikal, but you can see part of it is actually melted only at its shore. We're going to walk around the shore a little bit, talk a little bit about the lake itself. I've made a video in the past talking about random facts about the lake, but now that we're here actually again, I think it's appropriate to teach you guys who don't know about the lake some interesting facts.
Show something.
What is it, Senya?
It's how ice in Baikal melt and why it's dangerous. If you're falling down, it can break your skin.
So if you're falling down on this, she says that it's sharp enough that it could break your skin. I touched it earlier and it's very, very hard. And it actually does poke you very, very hard. Let's see this. As you can see, these icicles are not like the other ones that break easily. I'm pressing on it and it's puncturing my skin. A lot of people keep asking me why did I choose Siberia? Why did I choose Irkutsk Oblast? And why do I live in such a small town? Well, behind me is the world's largest lake in volume. It holds over 20% of the world's fresh water, okay? This is an unbelievable thing that you can probably not say. I live here, and I chose to live here for that reason. I'm not trying to show off. I'm not trying to sound like, like you can't have this. But everybody keeps wondering, like, why did you leave Los Angeles? Why? It's the best place, Los Angeles. California is the best place. To me, I value tranquility. I value the freedom to be able to lay down on Baikal, throw rocks if I want to, and wait for summer to come so I can go Ribalka. Ya lublu Ribalku, the Shuka, the Okun, this is what I love to do. I brought you here to the shores of Baikal so you can see what's so special about it. And of course, Senya is also special. A lot of people also say, why don't you let her talk? Why don't you put her in the videos? And Senya decides to talk whenever she wants to talk. I don't control her. Anyways, you can see the different styles of ice that is melting on the edge of Baikal. Here, of course, it's already turned to water. The lake itself is pushing back. That's why the ice has lifted. All that is lifted ice. And we're going to continue walking and showing you the shores of Baikal. Let's go. All right, we're going to make our way this way. And I'm probably going to scare Senya because I'm going to walk on the ice.
No.
And I'm going to do it just in case I fall through, so I can give a demonstration on how to survive or how to get out if you happen to fall into the ice. If I don't fall into the ice, then it'll just be a fun way of scaring Senya.
No. Please, no.
Yeah. It's very dangerous, actually. You never know how deep the snow is or whether the ice can hold you. I think I'm going to walk here.
No.
And it's only going to be about 5 or 4 steps because I want to show you how the ice breaks into the shoreline and it lifts. I think that it's a very unique terrain that you won't see anywhere else unless you live on a lake that freezes over and it has waves. And I do believe that not a lot of lakes in the world actually freeze and that they have waves in general. So let's take a closer look. I'm just gonna test the ice to see if it'll hold the weight of a rock in the air. I think that's fine. I'm only gonna walk around to there where the rocks are and show you guys in a closer look at that ice. It's so thick and I think it's really cool. Let's try it. Again, if I fall through, this is going to be a demonstration on how to get out of ice. Okay? We're gonna keep testing the ice. That's actually a little bit too soft. I'm not going that far. All right, I am now gonna get the footage on my phone. There's Senya behind me. She got the footage on her phone of me coming on the ice. It's actually thick enough. I'm just checking as I'm walking. I'm using my my old military tactics of probing. But anyways, I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you this spectacular I guess a creation of the earth. This is geography 101. I'm gonna turn the camera around now. You won't see this anywhere else. Really, I'm on the ice close enough to where I can show you how beautiful this looks up close. The lake, the waves have pushed into the shores and it is broken off and it's made this beautiful design on the earth. And of course, that is the extent of Lake Baikal. It goes on forever in that direction for about 300 kilometers or more. But just look how fascinating nature is. It's crashed onto the shore and it's lifted. And Senya's over there scared, so we're going to head back now. But hey guys, leave a thumbs up if you actually like if you enjoyed seeing this. This is something that you won't see anywhere else in the world. Only Lake Baikal will produce such a thing. You can see there the waves have also frozen and crashed into the air. But this is the biggest wave that I saw on the shoreline. Look how thick that ice is. And now we're going to walk back to shore using the same footsteps that we used to get here. If I fall through now, it's a little bit better because it's not so deep, but it seems to be all right. Go ahead and leave a comment if you were hoping that I would fall through to see a demonstration on how to get out of ice. Believe me, I won't be offended. In a way, I was kind of hoping it would happen because I want to train myself and show that I'm ready. And now we're back. Hi, Senya. All right, let's continue walking. That is a wave that froze over and it was pushed up onto the shore. Just to show you how tall it is. Go, Senya, walk over there. That's up to like Senya's waist if she goes all the way. No, actually, it's a little bit above her knees. You can get closer over there, right?
I'm not sure.
Now I'm making Senya risk her life. Davai, davai. Yeah, it actually goes above her knees. Say hello.
Hello,
There,
bye.
yeah. So it's just fascinating to me how these things form up. How the water forms next to the rocks. Please, if you're from a place where you have a lake that freezes, tell me, is this something that you see? Do you see this kind of, I guess, ice formations in your lakes? Because I have never seen anything like it. Again, I'm from Los Angeles, so anything with snow and stuff like this blows my mind because I never had time to go to see the snow in California. I want to thank everybody who's subscribed to the channel. I want to let you know that I will be in Sludanka when Baikal is finally melted. I will be showing you how the lake comes to life. I want to take you to the swamplands where I go fishing. If you enjoy that kind of stuff, there's going to be a lot of it coming up next in the following months. I want to talk about some past older videos that I've made. I've made videos about Baikal. I'll link it now up top. Go ahead and click on that if you want to see a more in-detail video of me talking about Baikal when winter had just started. I've also made videos about my local train station, which is made of 100% marble. It's actually made of some rocks like these, but the entire building is made of this material. I'm going to be putting that video up now so you can click on top. The most important video that I've made that I want to talk about right now is a memorial dedicated to the May 9th celebrations, which is the Great Patriotic War, the victory over the Nazi people in Germany. And I'm going to be linking this video now. Please click this link. You can even stop watching this one right now and go look at that video. Why? Because May 9th is right around the corner. And this video is one of the most beautiful videos that I've ever made. It is one that I hold near and dear to my heart and that I want everybody who is from Russia and outside of Russia to experience. As I was saying, guys, May 9th is so important that if you weren't able to click that link up top, I'm going to put a link down below and name it Great Patriotic War Memorial. Please go look at it. Leave a comment on there and let me know what you think. It is actually, like I said, one of our favorite videos that Senya and I produced, and I would really enjoy it and I would really appreciate if you leave a comment on that video or if you just go watch it. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the sights here on Lake Baikal. And it's going to be myself and Senya saying goodbye, and we'll see you on the next one. And this is actually extra footage for anybody who actually watches our entire videos. This is going to be a walkthrough if we don't die. It's going to be a walkthrough on the village side that sits next to Baikal. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what the town looks like on this side. You can see even on the shores of Baikal, there's nice and wooden houses. This street's actually paved. It's very quiet. This is the only street on this side of the train tracks that is paved. Here we have another one of those half houses. So this is actually 2 families living there. And of course, where we just were, guys, it's basically Baikal on the other side of these 2 side houses. So maybe like 100 meters away, or sorry, 200 meters away. And we're just walking down this road very peacefully. Not a lot of cars bothering us. Look at this beautiful wooden house. It's just fantastic.
A deep family too.
Oh my God. It's 2 families?
Uh-huh.
Yes, yes. The entrance is actually there where the front window is. And I'm guessing that they take their shoes off there and take their coats off and then walk into the house. Very nice. Senya says she really likes the coziness look of the house we just saw. And here we have typical Russian windows. And again, the blue and the green is the most famous color. Blue, green, and white. That color combination is always priority here in at least our village. And on the other side of the street is our church. I've made a video showing you the church. There it is. We're on the same street as the train station. Look at this, guys. There's the church. The train station is right over there, right before the camera stops focusing, right there. And Baikal is behind this building about 200 meters. There is a lot of open lots here where there used to be houses, but they tear them down. So you can actually move to Sludanka if you want to be my neighbor. And there's Lake Baikal. You can see it from here. The church is to my right and the train station is behind me. Basically, you can make your house next to the largest lake in the world. And for all you who are still watching, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I hope you're enjoying this extended content. This is for the people who are wondering what life is here like. I thought about ending the video at the shores of Baikal, but honestly, there's a lot of things that I can show you that a lot of people can't, because I believe that this town is special. And you can see the good, the bad, and the ugly. We aren't hiding anything. To me, this is just typical town stuff by now. This is some sort of electric regulator. A lot of the parts of town, these buildings regulate the electricity for different housings. There's the train station. The beautiful mountains with snow behind them and the clouds. It is just a perfect place to live. But don't let this weather fool you, guys. This morning it was so cold, and it's going to snow later on this week. It's like winter never wants to end, but I'm tired of it. I want to go fishing. There's our train station. Beautiful. And our church over here. Awesome. Yeah, we're just gonna make our way back home walking through town. I hope you're enjoying it, like I say, because I enjoy showing you. And this is basically why Sludanka exists. It is a big hub for transporting oils and coal and stuff like this. And a lot of people wonder where all the material comes. Well, Siberia is vast. There are many things being transported here on this train tracks. And I personally have never seen that much material, like different styles materials. Like here we have metal, coal, and oil. Over there there's marble and other things in the containers. What I'm trying to tell you is that Sludanka is a very important place in the world because it supports the majority of Russia. A lot of things come by here, and I'm proud of my small town. Could you guys imagine living in these houses with so much trains passing every day? That is a place where I do not want to live. I'm going to guess that those people don't hear trains anymore. Their brains have blocked that out. And this is the hospital building where Senya got her foot fixed after St. Petersburg. I'll probably make a video about that, guys. Whoever's still watching, I'm gonna let you know right now that Senya, I've said this before, broke her foot in Turkey, and I'm going to be making a video about it. I have a lot of photos and videos, and I'm going to use that to talk about the Russian healthcare system and how impressive it is. Well, according to me. The reason why I think that the Russian healthcare system is really, really good is because she basically didn't have to wait in line in a lot of places. And when they told her to come, like say they told her to come at 9, they actually looked at her at 9. And that's not how it works in America, especially not for veterans. I've been broken since the war for about 10 to 12 years. And yeah, that's just how it is. Taking the minibus home. Taking the minibus home. We took the minibus to our side of town. We're going to the store to get me some cheese bread. And then we'll head home. Senya wants fruits and she's gonna get some bananas. We're back at our local store. Just seeing what vegetables and fruits Senya wants because she likes to eat salads and fruits. Now she's gonna get oranges. Oranges and bananas. Actually, I haven't had an orange in a long time. Maybe 2 months, the last time I ate an orange. Guys, I see the kvass here, but I'm not gonna buy it because it's so big. If I find another kvass that is smaller, I'll buy it and try it. It's time to pay. Alright, that's really gonna be the end of the video. We got our bags full of food for today. I hope you enjoyed the walk in the town, the walk next to Baikal, and we'll see you on the next one. You're not gonna say bye?
Bye.